Hello guys, welcome to Nazarettos channel. In this episode I want to show you in this Toyota RAV4 what problem you could have, and I'll show you what to fix. So when you start your car and you notice maintenance required, let me close the windows. You notice maintenance required and you try to reset it, there's a very easy way to reset it, right? So you go to this settings wheel and then scroll down to vehicle reset, right? And then you hold the OK button to reset. Maintenance required. Let's see, settings, schedule maintenance, and it says press OK to reset, right? When you do this and you hold it and you reset it, but then it keeps coming back, it says visit the dealer or maintenance required. You have to visit the dealer, and this message you cannot reset. There is a problem with a coolant bypass valve. Now on this Toyota RAV4, I don't have such problem. I never had this problem, but they did send me from the dealer a letter, and I'll show you where it is. But let me show you where this valve is located. Let's pop the hood. So the reason is why you can't reset maintenance required, because the computer noticed that this valve, it's a coolant bypass valve, has issues. So on some models, there's a connector there and it gets wet. So it causes a closed circuit and you will have that code. But in my case, I don't have issues with this car. This car has been perfect. It's 2019, I bought it brand new, and I have no recalls. But this is the valve. You can replace it yourself, but why waste money? Go to the dealer, go to the mechanic, replace it, and then Toyota will reimburse you, or they can actually charge the dealer. The dealership can charge the Toyota. So, but this is the valve. This is you can do it yourself, and if you do it yourself, get original parts. Again, this is the coolant bypass valve. Now, my Toyota was assembled in Japan, and I have no issues, no recalls. You see, it says Japan. This is the engine type, A25A FKS. Also everything built and assembled in Japan. I don't have any codes on this car, I don't have any recalls, but if you do have the same engines like this, and if you have a Corolla, I might have the same. This is exactly where the coolant bypass is. It's fairly easy to replace. You can do it yourself, but I would suggest taking it to the shop. So normally, like, you'll start your car and you will see that message popping out in the middle. So this message would eliminate in the middle, just like an oil change, says maintenance required, but you just can't reset it. It keeps coming back. And the code you would see would be P268115. If you decide to run the scan, you connect the car to the OBD scanner, it would be 268115. So I received this letter from Toyota. They know about this problem, and it says customer support program. This is the Bulletin 24TE04 notification, multiple models and model year Toyota vehicles. Flow shut-off valve, coolant leak, and it says primary coverage will be offered until November 30, 25, and secondary coverage applies for 10 years from the date of the first use, or 100,000 miles, whichever occurs first. And even here in the letter it says specific conditions covered by this program is for a small engine coolant leak that can occur from a specific valve that can allow coolant to drip on other parts of the vehicle. This can cause engine maintenance required to be displayed on the instrument cluster, or cause AC not to function normally. If the condition is verified, the vehicle will be repaired with a new flow shut-off valve under the term of this customer support program. See, so the Toyota knows, and this is what they tell you. What should you do? It says, please tear this off, and la 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 la. So pretty much, you have to fix your car at the mechanic shop and then show them the Toyota that you repair your car, and they will reimburse you. Or go to the dealer. And here it says, remove this piece and then customer support program details. The primary coverage will be offered until November 30, 2025, regardless of mileage. After the primary coverage, the secondary coverage is applicable for 10 years from the date of the first use or 100,000 miles. So there you have it, guys. If you have this problem, call Toyota of North America. It should apply to your vehicle. And it's clearly stated in this document how they will reimburse you. So examples of documentations that you would need, it says a repair order or invoice, mileage on the date of the repair order was created, description showing repairs, itemized breakdown of labor charges for each repair performed, proof of payment for the repair. Example, you have a copy of a check, signed credit card receipt, copy of a credit card statement. If you pay by cash, show them the receipt for cash. So they will reimburse you for this job, but I suggest go to the dealer. Also open the case with North America, Toyota of North America, or wherever you are. Just call them, create a ticket, and they will reimburse you for this job. Also, they're saying if you prefer to mail or fax information for reimbursement, there is information here. Toyota, Texas, Toyota Motor Sale, USA, North America, Plano, Texas. This is a fax number. But at least they acknowledge the problem. Now, I bought this car brand new. I never had any recalls. This was Japanese made, Japanese assembled. I haven't had any check engine or maintenance required lights. I just want to show you, if you do have a problem like this, if you can't reset, maintenance required, whatever you do, and if the code shows up showing P268115, coolant bypass valve, that is your problem. So go to this little wheel and then go down, try to reset the system. Schedule maintenance, reset data, and then you said yes, and then it should reset. And